Hi everybody, welcome to the webinar, and today we are talking about how to use social media for your business. Huge hype happening around social media, and before that, let's do a quick introduction. Let me know in case you people can see me. You can also comment in the chat box if you are not able to view the video. All right. So let's talk about how you can use social media for your business. What we have seen in the past few weeks majorly is that a lot of people who are coming up with business ideas, entrepreneur ideas, um, they'd like to leverage social media before they go about getting their own website created or set up a business venue, anything else. Social media has become a very powerful tool, but then of course a lot of people are still trying to understand how to use social media as a business account per se. So today we'll be covering a few areas. We'll be taking a few examples in from majorly two social media platforms, one being Instagram and the other one being LinkedIn. We have chosen these two, reason being these are the two most leading platforms in the entire world right now when it comes to business. LinkedIn is killing it, so is Instagram. Basically, it all depends on your niche. I know these all terms are sounding like gibberish to you right now, but once we are done with the webinar, you will be very well versed with almost all of them. We are hosting all these sessions every single week. As of now, for the month of January, we are doing them twice a week as well. Social media marketing, email marketing, content marketing, affiliate marketing, all of these things are everything that Actblic is giving you as of today. So let's get into it. In case you're not able to stick for the entire video, you can view it through the recorded link that we'll be sharing with you at the end of the session, or you can head over to the YouTube channel of Actblic right away and you'll get the segregated videos also depending on what exact topic you want to watch. All right. Now, first of all, what is social media and why do we need to use social media today? I know that all of us understand what social media is. These are basically all these platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Quora, all the platforms wherein we can interact, create content, produce content, and connect with millions of people every single day. As of now, the statistics say that over 8 million people actively use social media every day, and your reach is of course unprecedented with social media. With these many people using social media per day, the number of people that you reach is insane. Within 30 days, any account with about 1,000 number of following can have a reach of over 10,000 over a matter of 30 days organically. This is without paying anything to these platforms, and you can help yourself finding the audience very quickly. You can become a brand very quickly. That is the power of social media that we're looking at. This is why social media is so important. But with this, the thing that comes in is also choosing the right platform. Now, there are a number of platforms for social media that you can use: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Snapchat, LinkedIn. These are the ones that are leading the industry currently. Instagram being at the top, of course, Facebook being next, YouTube is at the third or being a tiebreaker with LinkedIn itself. Then comes in Twitter, Pinterest, and Snapchat. TikTok is also very high, very ahead in the race as of today, but TikTok being banned in India specifically, the country is not leveraging that platform as of now. We'll be focusing on two main platforms, Instagram and LinkedIn, for today's session. And we'll be talking about Facebook and YouTube along with Twitter in the next session next week. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you need to do to be able to use social media for your business well enough. The first approach that you need to follow is you have to pick one platform and give it everything that you can. You cannot gain a following, a reach on every single platform equally well. If you think that your niche is better for Instagram, use that and do not take everything that you have up to LinkedIn. Use the platforms wisely. It depends niche wise which platform is going to help you the most. For example, in case let's say you are a fashion brand, Instagram is your go-to, and the second platform that you should be leveraging is Pinterest, not Facebook, not LinkedIn, not Quora, not YouTube. These two are the platforms that you need to be focusing on: Instagram and Pinterest. These are your go-tos, so make sure that you only use them. The next thing that you need to do, of course, like I've said this word a number of times already in the session, is that you need to find yourself a good niche for social media marketing. This is because before you have one particular niche, there is no point marketing your content, because your specific audience is not narrowed down. Seth Godin, the one marketing king that we know in this generation at least, narrowed it down with permission marketing. What that means is that unless your audience gives you the permission to market them any product, as of today, mass marketing has no potential in it. Until and unless you are already a recognized, a renowned brand, there's no point doing mass marketing. I would say that go ahead with niche marketing, narrow down your audience as much as possible, because it's better to market your content to 10 people who already have an interest in what you are doing, rather than marketing it to 100 people, out of whom only 2 are interested in what you are doing today. The third point is creating content thrice or 4 times a week. Now, a lot of people have this misconception that if you do social media, you need to be posting every day or twice or thrice a day. That's not at all true. All you need to be doing is posting thrice or maybe 4 days a week, and you can schedule your content according to when your audience is the most active. All of that is available in individual analytical tools today. Facebook has separate analytics, Instagram offers insights, YouTube analytics are available, LinkedIn analytics are available. All the demographics, the time periods when your audience is the most active on your platform is also very clearly available. Use that. For social media, the best time to post as of today for Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube has come out to be, if I talk about IST, somewhere between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the superb time to be posting, because maximum of the audience is active at that time. This is the IST time period. If we talk about LinkedIn, the same goes back up to the morning. 9 to 11 a.m. is the perfect time to post anything on LinkedIn, because professional platforms are where people are the most active early in the mornings, right after either they reach office or they're leaving for work, anything like that. The fourth and very important point for the platforms that we're talking about today, Instagram and LinkedIn, is using the best hashtags. Now, hashtags are super important because they help you with a lot of reach. People who aren't following your content already are also able to view your content through hashtags. For Instagram, it allows you about 30 hashtags per post. And if you're posting a story, you can only post 10 hashtags in one story, but utilizing it entirely is not recommended. That's giving out the perception that you're too eager, you're too desperate. There's no point doing that. You'd better instead use about 10 to 15 hashtags on Instagram. As for LinkedIn, there's no particular limit on the number of hashtags you can use, but there is a limit of number of characters that a post can have. Again, over there, it's not recommended to use ample of hashtags, because that is only going to confuse the algorithm of the platform, that which kind of audience are you actually trying to target, and that narrows down the reach of your post. It's better to use, once again, 8 to 10 hashtags only on LinkedIn, not more than that. Use a mixture of short hashtags and long hashtags. I'll be sharing some examples of those with few personal brands and my accounts as well, right in the next moment. Now, this is the last point that we're talking about before we go up to take the examples, because once we're trying to understand these two platforms, that's Instagram and LinkedIn, it's important to find the kind of content that successful people are actually creating. So far, my page has been able to gain over 1,500 followers organically, 100% organic, in only a matter of, I think, 8 months. And same has been happening with LinkedIn. So now that I, with the help of my digital marketing team at Actblic, has done that, I'd like to share that with you. And once we are through with that, we'll talk about why hiring a consultancy, an agency for digital marketing and for social media marketing, is very beneficial for you. But before that, I'm going to take you over to a LinkedIn account, which is by the name of Shutrika Dogra itself. And this account has recently crossed, you can see, over 1,000 followers. And this has happened through 2 to 3 things. Firstly, creating the kind of content that actually matters to your audience. If I am a marketer, I need to target the people who are looking for marketing firms, for marketing consultants, marketing freelancers, and of course, the content that I create also has to talk about marketing. So this post that you can see is completely about marketing, and it talks about content and trust being the 2 pillars of marketing. It further explains that you never stop creating content, which justifies content being 1 pillar of marketing. And it further says that unless you do it regularly and for free, your audience will have a hard time trusting you. Now, you can see that the number of hashtags used in here is quite high, but it's not more than probably 12 to 15. So it's the maximum limit that you should be using for hashtags should be 15. Try not to go overboard with the hashtags. And the difference between long and short hashtags is that one hashtag that we've used here is Marketing 101 and Seth Godin. These are short hashtags, or a simple 1-word hashtag that says freelancer. But if you're saying data science marketing, or we are saying marketing campaigns, marketing analytics, marketing consultant, permission marketing, all of these are going to come into medium level hashtags. These are still not long hashtags. Long hashtags actually within themselves have sentences, and they are quite long. They're difficult to figure out in one go. The other thing is that you need to interact with your audience. Now, with the help of these hashtags, you can see that this post in 24 hours has already had 126 views on the post feed. Creating this poll has not brought in any results yet, but you can see that it still has 6 days of the poll left, and this helps your audience feel that they are considered, and you are considerate about what they think, what their preferences are, which is always more beneficial than any other kind of content wherein you're only just talking about yourself. If we take a look at further posts for a LinkedIn platform, if you're trying to gain business from LinkedIn, connecting with your audience is very important. Now, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, LinkedIn campaigns, LinkedIn ads, all of those things are of course important, but they can end up being very expensive. And this session is solely focused on building your organic presence. But for LinkedIn, when you're trying to pick up projects or you're trying to connect with people, having a profile that is complete and is business based, of course, is extremely important. Similarly, my profile that's been created from the official account has been into existence for only about 10 months as of now, and we are pretty close to 1,000 followers over here as well, all being organic. No ads have been run for it, nothing of that sort has been done. And when you're doing any events, or when you're marketing any product, or you're going live, anything like that, your LinkedIn banners, your profile image, your experience, your headline, of course, matters a lot. Now, when we talk about LinkedIn, of course, you are not marketing your personal page as such, your personal profile. The one thing that you're going to market is your company page. So this is one of the company pages that we work on as of now, since Networkings is the parent organization of Actblic. You can see that this page has over 3,600 followers. This page has been into existence for a few years now, and all of the following that it has gained has been organic, and no chance of a social media post has been missed. Like you can see right here, although the post is about Lori, being the festival coming up tomorrow, but the thing being marketed here is whether or not the students or the people who are connected with us on LinkedIn have joined the brand new phase 1 batch or not, which is basically an educational batch going on at Networkings for people who are interested into network or system engineering or Linux administration. Similarly, all of the events, hiring, everything is being marketed over here purely organically, and nothing is being taken into consideration as such on a paid basis. So simply creating a good graphic and using the right hashtags, sharing your links, mentioning someone, these few strategies can go a long way. But to understand these strategies, of course, you anyway need a lot of time. It's difficult to understand the strategies in one single go. You can't always realize what is working or what isn't working on your social media. Some posts can take a hype all of a sudden, and some of them can take a lot of time, or some posts might never work at all. But the one most important thing is consistency, and unless you're consistent, there's literally no point working on social media. Talking about that, let's take a look at an Instagram profile as well. Now, having created over 1,560 followers in a matter of 8 months or so, we can see that not much content is visible here, but that is not really the actual picture. A lot of content has been archived from this profile. A proper theme has been created for the profile, and the profile is not just posting anything randomly. A theme has been picked. If we'll take a look at the stories, interactive stories are being run wherein people can run on quizzes, and they get the chance to interact with the user, with the person running this account. There's being suspense created on. It says new poetry coming out tonight, which basically is revealing that there's something to wait for. You can very easily and very smartly leverage the Instagram bio as well. There's a lot of strategy that goes into it. If we take a deeper look into one of the posts of this platform, this particular Instagram account, you can see that not each post is performing that well. Few posts has over 100 likes, few posts has over 200, over 400 likes as well, which is super different. Instagram Reels are happening, Instagram IGTV is important. There's saved and tagged content, of course, which is different. Using Instagram highlights is also super crucial, because your story content goes away within 24 hours, and with that you're actually putting in a lot of effort creating those stories, designing those stories, writing the content, ideating the content, but it vanishes within 24 hours. So with that kind of content, you can definitely use Instagram highlights and make sure that your content is always available on your profile. Now, if you take a look at one particular post, you can see that the caption has been used very smartly. How that the post is talking about something related to the New Year's, and that's exactly what the caption is also targeting. Now, the caption has this relatable punch point wherein the audience has felt related to it, and it says that the content has not been created for the admin herself or himself. It's actually been created for the audience, is what the caption is making them feel, by saying that for those spending their New Year away from their loved ones, for those spending their New Year alone, for those who lost someone this year to COVID or anything else, for those who couldn't reach their loved ones, this one day is special but doesn't decide our destiny, etc., etc. All of the cliches about the occasion have been included. And when we take a look at the hashtags, this is again somewhere between 12 to 15 number of hashtags. Now this is a perfect example of both short, medium, and long hashtag. When you're posting on LinkedIn, it takes on Instagram, it takes some time, but it's important to create your own hashtag so that eventually your posts are easily identifiable and the algorithm actually starts recognizing your page very well, which is what this page is doing for some time now, using their own hashtag right in the beginning of every single post. When we take a look at New Year post, this can be one of your medium hashtags. New Year 2021, of course, is a medium hashtag once again. Now, this is long distance relationship quotes. Now, all of this one will come into a long hashtag. And for the short hashtag, you can see right here, just a hashtag saying writer, which is just one single word. That is a short hashtag. Now, hashtags are important how we can take a look at the insights. Hopefully, I think that is only available for the phone page of Instagram, and Instagram is actually very restrictive on a PC. So you can leverage a lot of Instagram features through the phone. You can get the easy access to the insights of your account, where you can see whether the most of the following that you're getting is of male members or of female members, or what time are they most active on, what ages are they between. Now, you can also do an experiment with the kind of posts that you are creating and what works and what doesn't work. One similar account that we can take a look at is Adora Clothing, which is a fashion brand, and they are using Instagram as their go-to platform with over 3,200 followers organically. They have 246 posts, which is of course insane amount of content being created, a lot of photo shoots happening, clothing being created. So taking a look at this social media, of course, people are now using that as their influencer marketing platform also, wherein you can connect with influencers and make them market your product for maybe a share or a free sample of the product, anything like that. This brand particularly, you can see, is using about 20 to 22 number of hashtags already, and they don't have any particular caption. This can be actually very demotivating when you don't have any caption. There's nothing for the audience to interact you with. As you can see that over at this post, there are no comments, the likes are less. There's no hashtag being used. There is no caption available. Whereas when they have captions and hashtags in the caption available, there's one comment maybe. And similarly, when the content that you create has a number of good imagery or good captions, all of that is very interactive. People can comment to you in the comment section or the DM section, and leveraging, of course, posts like this where you're leveraging the festivals and the good times that are going around, providing offers like this says the Shara sale 2020 is here with 30% off, and they also have COD available. So almost all kinds of information that you need, which is ambassador special offers 40% off. So in any case they have tied up with any ambassadors or influencers, they are going to use it and provide them with a 40% off for the particular occasion. So they have their logo, the information that they want to showcase saying 30% off, and the payment is available both online and COD, and that this is a sale only for the Dashara time, and one of their products is being highlighted. Everything is available with very wonderful graphics being used. They've also used the caption option here, wherein they're talking about the exact same thing. Now, Instagram algorithm easily reads your video content, the transcript, and your caption, and if whenever it's relating to each other, it promotes that post more, because that creates a trust factor through the algorithm. Once again, they are showcasing their 30% off offer and saying that special ambassadors offer is 40%. You can avail COD or online payment platform. And right here, they have also shared that the offer was only valid till 25th of October 2020. It is featuring one of their ambassadors. As you can see, there are some hashtags as well. There's queries coming in that people are asking for the price of this particular item. So this is how you can leverage social media, basically Instagram, of course, using your niche as the right platform, finding the right platform according to your niche. Now, for the niche, of course, for the niche research, you'd need to run a lot of hashtags, of course. One similar account being this person, this poet, who is a personal brand. You can see that this person has 30.3K followers with over 360 posts, with wherein no particular theme has been created, and the content of photograph strategy is not available. But this has happened recently as we have run the analysis on this particular account. So if you go down towards the older posts, you can see that again the content was being strategized. There's images and there's written content as well, and the aesthetics have been taken into consideration. She has mentioned someone in the post to increase the reach, of course. There's a number of comments coming in, and this actually helps you understand what kind of content is working on Instagram or whatever platform you choose. Similarly, for LinkedIn, the exact same thing can happen, and you can easily understand what kind of content works for you best and what kind of content doesn't. One huge example on LinkedIn of this is Bridget. This person has written a few books about the work culture, workforce culture, how to retain your employees, how to get a job easily and be an effective employee. And she is killing it with over 3 million followers on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has become her choice of platform. And the one thing that she's taking care of is posting consistently, connecting with people consistently. She's kept her profile up to date. She's made sure that everything that she's done so far is very easily available on her profile, and her connects have brought her over 3 million followers on LinkedIn. Now, there are very simple strategies, but if we talk about the requirement for hiring a consultancy, why people end up outsourcing their marketing needs, there are a number of reasons for that. One such reason is that hiring a consultancy ensures the right marketing strategy is being implemented. Like I said, that one marketing platform can take you weeks to understand easily. That wastes a lot of time of the users. You can end up wasting a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of money, and at the end of the day, there probably won't be any results. So because you're going by a trial and error method, it requires a lot of time and money to be spent. When you hire a consultancy, all of that is slashed out, and you can easily rely on the marketers who already know the strategies that work well, who to go live with, what time to be posting, what kind of hashtags need to be used if you are marketing through paid ads, what kind of people should you be targeting, how much do you need to interact with your audience. Interacting in the DMs is equally important, but in case you are already running a brand, if you sit and interact with every single person in your audience, that is of course going to take tons of your time, which is never recommended. Again, your social media managers or agents, they take care of that very well. You can, in fact, with hiring consultancies, have dedicated people for your Instagram account separately, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Quora, everything can happen separately when you have hired a consultancy for that. The other thing that Actblic is providing you is that it gives you all the available social media platforms that I've been naming since the beginning of the session. The biggest ones being Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. These five are a deal breaker, of course. There's no denial for these five platforms, and depending on your niche, Actblic also provides you with Quora answers, with medium.com, which is more so a blogging website. And apart from that, there's also Pinterest and Snapchat and TikTok if it's available in your country. So all of that is easily available with Actblic. So there's a lot more that you can get, but all of that, of course, depends on the niche of your business. And instead of taking up examples about what kind of business you might be in or might not be in, I think it would be better that you can use the link in the bio that I'll be posting it to YouTube, or head over to the actblic.com website and simply leave your phone number and your email ID with us, and one of our website experts will consult you. You can also book free sessions of 15 minutes or paid consultancy sessions of 1 hour every time that you need any consultancy for social media marketing or email marketing, etc., etc. Marketing has just so many channels today. Apart from advertising and pricing and branding, marketing in itself is a different channel altogether. So digital marketing is taking a lot, and we'll be talking about SEO, PPC, email marketing, other social media platforms also, but that will come in later because I didn't want to stretch this session. And over in the YouTube video as well, you'll find all of the details about social media marketing particularly, and how you can leverage Instagram and LinkedIn for your business solely. So I'll just give you a view of the email address and the phone number in case you require any help, or if you don't have the time to manage your social media accounts, or you require any different kind of marketing. Actblic is, of course, there to help you out with very affordable plans. Actblic has so far been conducting the marketing for a few brands already. Influencer marketing, tie-ups, collaborations is all happening, and it's super easy to manage all that. So I think in case there's any questions that you have, you can share those with me. If not, you can get to us over on YouTube, or you can get to us on the Actblic Instagram page. Where they're available on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Quora as well, of course, but over there it would be difficult for you to get in touch with us. So you can go follow the social media pages of Actblic, and you can drop us any of your queries that you have on the contact us page on the website directly. Our website is actblic.com. If you have any particular questions, you can get to us on marketing@actblic.com, or you can get in touch with me directly at this phone number. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you over on YouTube.
Thanks, Yubrika. Thanks.